did just smack TP1. Go break even on this trade. I'm floating almost $600 at TP1. If we can get TP2, that'll be a nice $1,200 day. This is gold. We're playing within this 5-minute gap. We're above the VWAP, so I like the buys. I'm currently down around $400, $300. Just kind of whiplashing back and forth. Really volatile right now, though. Almost at TP1 now. We were just down literally $200, $300 3 minutes ago, and now I'm floating $1,000. What's the dealio, family? It's your boy when we're back with another video, and the market just opened up, man, so it's not going to be a long intro. I am excited for these markets. It's Friday currently. It is the 24th. It is literally 9:32, and I'm looking for these longs here on indices. I want to see if I'm able to get a buy here on the NASDAQ. We had a crazy spike up already due to news. We had CPI come out. CPI is a consumer price index. It is a measure of inflation amongst goods and services that consumers buy on a daily basis, and it came out lower than expected, man. The market ended up spiking up because of that. So I would like to see for a continuation here on gold, or not on gold, on the NASDAQ. So looking at the NASDAQ, I'll probably consider a buy at a break of the previous 5-minute high, and I'm still watching this right now. Let me make sure my trading accounts are ready in case I gotta go ahead and jump into this, but I'm liking a possible buy if we do take out these highs right here. Previous 5-minute high I think could be a good opportunity for a long here. So it's just a matter of being patient now and, you know, seeing what the market wants to do. Is it going to trigger it? Technically I haven't even set anything yet, but if we take out this high, I probably will be jumping into the buy. Stops will be right below this key level here, 25,454, and we will see how this plays out. I will let you guys know as soon as I do take anything, so that you guys can also partake if you want to, if you choose to. All right, so let's see. Let me just get it all set up just in case. All marked up, 25,451. All right, let's see. Price is moving here. Let's see if we're gonna trigger. It'll be something like this. My setup stops below the lows. All right, yeah, I'm taking this buy right now, family. I'm going to be taking this buy here on the NASDAQ. I am in the longs on the NASDAQ. Again, my stop is gonna be at 25,451. Let me just go ahead and write this out. All right, so buy NAS, stop loss at the lows, 25,451. I'm just looking to see if we can get a follow through, man, of the momentum that we've had. Now, again, the only thing that is a little sucky on this is that the market already has been going higher and continue to go higher all morning. Again, looking for a continuation. Not saying it's not possible, but we might be going into overextended territory here soon, right? But I am in this trade. I am in this position, and these are my perimeters right here, family. Stop loss is going to be down low over here at 25,451. This is based off futures pricing. 25,451. TP1 at 25,526 for a 1-to-1 R. 2P2 at 25,563 for a 2-to-1 risk reward, right? Now, if I can get this for today, I will be extremely excited, because then we'll be able to just end the week off on a banger note. But I like this, right? Current candle spiked below these lows, possibly took out some more liquidity, ended up closing bullish here on a 5-minute engulfing, and yeah, we took out the previous 5-minute high like I wanted, and now we're just gonna let this thing go and play out and see if it's going to reward us for, you know, showing up and doing what we do best. So yeah, that's gonna be my trade for today, ski family. Again, nothing crazy, just straight to it, and now we just gotta let it play out. All right, I kind of like this one, right? This is a setup that, again, we didn't have to wait too long for. Yesterday we took a little while, you know, waiting for the setup. Today, not really. All right, today we just found it. I'm just looking for these continuations, and, you know, now it's just a matter of sitting on our hands and being patient to see if we can ride this sucker out. But I do like how it looks so far, and I like the possibility of this smacking some TPs for us. Now, again, TP2 is really where I'll probably close out majority of my position, and if it wants to go for TP3 and you want to try to hold it up to there, I mean, that's on you. Again, we are trading already in all-time highs, so please be mindful of that. Trading already at all-time highs makes it a little bit trickier to try to hold, family. We did just smack TP1. Go break even on this trade. Go break even on this trade. We just smacked TP1. Move your stop loss to break even here. So I'm going to go ahead and protect my trade as well. And now that we are at TP1, now it's a risk-free junkin trade. Let's go. What a trade. Straight to it, family. We ain't waste no time whatsoever today. As you guys can see, this trade is booming right now. I'm floating almost $600 at TP1. If we can get TP2, that'll be a nice $1,200 day and a beautiful way to end the week, man. Who's gonna be mad at that? A quick trade, straight to it, and hopefully it can continue to run for us now, right? That'll be obviously best case scenario, that it continues to run and smacks TP2, and hopefully even smacks TP3 here, so we can go ahead and really make a nice bag, a beautiful bag to end the week. But this was nice, man. Straight to it. I love trades that are like this, family, right? Where we really don't gotta do too much. You know, the market, we don't gotta do too much, right? The market found its entry for us. We took it. You know, we put our stop loss where it needed to be. We put our TPs where they needed to be. We let the trade play out. And now, I mean, we're floating a good 40, 50 points here on the NASDAQ, right? TP1 smacked at a 1-to-1 risk reward. You know, we removed the risk at TP1. And now, worst thing that happens is that we get stopped out at break even. That's the worst that could happen now. We get stopped at break even. And then that'll be my day, right? I'm not going to continue to just try to find more positions. If I get stopped out, so be it. We'll charge it to the game and we'll come back next week, right? Again, it is Friday. You know, Friday, I'm not saying I go light on Fridays, but I don't like to get overly trigger happy on Fridays because anything crazy can happen on a Friday. I mean, technically it can happen on any day of the week. Crazy stuff can happen on any day of the week, but you know, I typically don't try to over trade on Fridays for sure. That's a guarantee though, right? But overall, guys, we're doing really, really good here. Still flowing around that $600 personally on this one position that I took. Around 38 points, 40 points in profit so far. We're about to get this next 5-minute close, and this is all within the first 10 minutes of the open, family. We are only in this position for 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes so far, and TP1 has already been smacked. Now, how do you typically manage your positions? For me personally, it depends on the setup. I do typically like to close something at TP1. Like once I go break even on a position, I like to go ahead and at least close some type of partials. But for today, I'm just gonna hold. All right, I'd rather hold. You know, I'm okay with taking a break even for today. You know, so it's very subjective on how I feel on the trade itself. I think this has plenty of opportunity to go to the upside, right? So I'm gonna hold. You know, if I get hit at break even and I don't make no money today, I'm fine with that. It's been a really good week so far as it is. Yesterday we caught a banger. Monday we caught a banger. Tuesday we took a loss. Wednesday we didn't trade, but we're way up this week, right? We're up pretty good this week, right? So again, I want to see if I could try to ride this to TP2 without taking any partials and just, you know, being happy with whatever does happen. That's what comes down to trading at the end of the day, family. But overall, great trade so far, man. Really, really good trade. Now, God willing, it just runs for us. God willing, and if it doesn't, so be it. You know, we'll be okay regardless of what the market does. But great trade so far, family. And we'll see how this continues to play out throughout the rest of the session. Let's get it. Because gold is at a very interesting level right now as well. Again, we're going to let the NASDAQ continue to play out. It's looking solid. We're right back at TP1, just hovering around that. So we'll let that play out. It's either going to be a break-even hit for me or a TP2 smash. And I'm okay with both. But gold is looking pretty interesting. You know, we have a big significant move up, obviously compounded with news and just pre-market trading. We're currently above the VWAP. We're starting to pull back into a fair value gap right now. We might be able to see this rejection off the fair value gap. It might come lower to right to test the VWAP, but a rejection off the fair value gap could be a good opportunity to look for these longs. And this is what I mean right here, right? We have this gap on the 5-minute. It's also a 15-minute gap as well. Price could just continue to reject here and give us a nice strong 5-minute close above this key level here. We're at 41.22 key level. If we get that, that might not be a bad idea for a buy, especially since we're rejecting the VWAP, rejecting the gap. A nice strong bullish close could be a signal for sure. Another thing I wouldn't mind seeing, if we do come a little bit lower, maybe even tap into that VWAP and get the strong rejection with the engulfing. That would be also nice. But seeing how we're reacting right now, this very well could just pop up and then turn this 41.22 into an actual support, which has been acting as so far. And then, you know, targeting higher is not a bad idea here for gold. I think gold is definitely due for just more bullishness if you ask me. So I might even consider taking 2 trades today if this really does look and continues to stay as solid as it looks now. So we'll see how that plays off. In terms of the NASDAQ, again, we're just being patient here, man. And we are just continuously rejecting these highs though. We have found support at these high or resistance at these highs, which is kind of unfortunate because it looks like it's probably going to hit us right at break even, which is cool. Again, like I said, I'm completely fine with everything that happens. I'm fine with the break even. I'm fine with the win. I'm fine with the loss, right? Beautiful thing is we completely took away the loss, right? We can't lose now, but I'm fine with whatever happens. Like this resistance up here at the 519 level, 520 level, it's holding strong. You know, it is holding strong, and we're starting to see this market pull back. And it looks like, did I just get stopped out? And it looks like I did just get stopped out at break even here on NASDAQ, you know, and that's why, again, it's okay to take partials at TP1. I just mentally did not care too much about taking profits at TP1. Either way though, family, right? It was still a very solid trade, right? It was a very solid trade. And the crazy thing is, this could still very much bounce off and continue higher. Like it really still could. Right now, we're just testing this OB, this order block right here. So this still could bounce off and still drive higher here. And if it does, it's unfortunate, obviously, because we're not in it right now. I might even consider taking another re-entry depending on how we play here. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We got to be okay with whatever happens here now. We have to be okay with that. If you still think that this is going to be a bullish move, I mean, we are tapping into this fair value gap as well, retesting this structure point. And if you still like it, you can also re-enter. Ain't nothing wrong with that, all right? I'm personally going to be waiting. I want to see how gold plays off because I think gold is now setting up nicely as well, but they're doing very similar plays, pulling back into a gap, NASDAQ pulling back into a gap here. If we can really stay above these gaps, that would be solid, right? On the NASDAQ, we got the 2-minute gap here. So if you are going to be watching the gaps, just watch that 2-minute gap. On gold, it's going to be a 5-minute gap and see if those actually hold. If they hold and you get a nice bullish engulfing off of those, then yeah, don't hesitate to go ahead and take that. But yeah, I'm out of this position right now, family, right? I am fully out of NASDAQ. I got hit at break even after hitting TP1, and that's fine. That's cool with me. No problems at all with that. And we just got to be patient now and see if we get another opportunity to to get a trade entry here, which is cool. Let's just be patient here and see what we get. Again, we are tapping a nice entry here on the NASDAQ. I'll say that much, but I need to see the rejection and a nice engulfing off of that to possibly re-enter. Gold is still setting up, man. Gold is still setting up. We are slowly trying to make our way higher here. We did get a previous 5-minute engulfing that shows these tweezer bottoms. I'm usually not a fan of these type of wicks, so I would like for us to now fill the wick and then from there give us a reaction. That would be super nice. So we'll see how this continues played off as well. But ultimately, I am freshly out of the markets now, family. I have no open trades, no open positions. The NASDAQ trail we took was a really good one. Got hit at break even, and now we just gotta be patient and see if something else sets up here. I am taking the buy here on gold. I'm in the buy right now. We'll see how this plays off. Again, I do like the constant rejections outside of this fair value gap that we have on the 5-minute. I'm still a little wary of these wicks. I'm not a fan of these wicks, but you know, this is 5 times at this point we tested lower outside of this zone and we continuously reject it. I'm going lighter risk on this trade. I don't want to risk too much on it. I really don't feel too confident about those wicks, and if it does stop me out, we'll go right to the VWAP, reject off of that, and if we get a nice rejection, I'll be able to go full risk on that, and then we'll be okay with that one. But I also don't want to miss out on this trade, which is why I'm still taking it. I'm just taking a light risk because I still think there's good opportunity for this to go higher, man. Like, I mean, how many times are we going to really just continue to reject from here, right? You know, we've had 5 test lowers now to see what price wants to do. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is gold. We're playing within this 5-minute gap. We're above the VWAP, so I like the buys, but we keep on just retesting lower, right? We have these triple equal wicks. Previous 5-minute candle, we ended up placing a buy above the previous 5-minute high. Price spiked up, ended up triggering us in. We ended up taking the buy, and now it's just literally playing here. Again, we're playing super tight. It's only about a 10-point stop here on gold, and I risked half of my normal position that I normally risk here. But I want to see if we're able to break up and get to TP1 and then TP2 here. You know, it's, again, I'm not too confident about it because I always like to watch for wick fills to occur before I look for trades, but I also think that this, just based off how many touches we had, this really could just start to spike up. We do got the new hourly candle, so hopefully the new hourly candle we can start to drive here. But like I said, if it wins and we start to go, amazing. If it loses, then I'll just be down for the day and I'll call it quits on that, man. But it's gonna be my last trade of the day here, and we're gonna see how this ends up playing out. But I'm in it and we're gonna let it ride out. Well, we're still just playing here, still going sideways. I'm currently down around $400, $300. Just kind of whiplashing back and forth. Really volatile right now though. All right, I am a little down right now, but it's starting to make its way up, starting to creep its way back at entry. And if we can pop into entry, amazing. If not, then we'll just take the L like some champs, man. But this is pretty much where this gold position is at right now, and we'll see how it plays out. Go. Good move here. This thing is starting to move now, family. Very strong move. Let's go. Come on. Great pop up. Let's go. Keep going. Almost at TP1 now. We were just down literally $200-300 3 minutes ago, and now I'm floating $1,000. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. We need it. We need it. Go for TP1. Go for TP1. Don't pull back. You don't need to pull back for nobody. Come on. Go to TP1. Let's go. I got faith in you. Come on. Again, TP1 is right here. 41.37 or 41.34 actually is my TP1. Come on. That's a strong spike up. Now we need to see you continue. Let's go. Come on. You can do it. I got faith in you all day long, baby. Come on, let's go. What a trade, family. What a trade. All right, again, took a little patience, but now hopefully this can continue and at least get us a TP1 so we can at least remove the risk off the table, and then we can pretty much call it a day after that, man. Just let the rest of the trade play out. But so far, man, it's been a really good day, man. We've been absolutely crushing it, cooking up, doing our thing, man. I don't think anybody can be upset at this. Even the NASDAQ, right? We got broken even at the NASDAQ, but now look at this, touching right. I mean, it's back up at the highs, right? We would be floating so much in profit right now on the NASDAQ if we were still holding. If we were still in this, we would be floating so nice right now, but it's cool. No harm, no foul. Now we're just gonna ride out this gold. We got about a minute and a half left for this next 5-minute close, and if we can close right above this key level right here, then I think that would be super solid. I'm talking about this level right here where we acted like this small support level. A nice strong close above here, which is a 41.28. We're gonna say hello to TP1. Let's get it. There we go. Come on. Run a TP1 is right there. Pretty much right at TP1 here, family. Pretty much right at TP1. Just slightly tapped it, and now it's starting to pull back a little bit. Oh boy, it came so close to TP1 right there. Come on, run through TP1. That's what we need. Came very close, tapped those highs, and then came right back down. Let's see what price does here. Come on, baby. I got faith in you. Let's go. Man, that was so close to TP1. Why you had to do that? Like, I wanted you to smash right through it, but we are at this resistance level too, so I get it. But that literally was a TP1. You know what I'm gonna do, family? I'm just gonna remove the risk, right? I don't want this trade to turn into, I don't want to have a losing trade at all today. So I'm gonna remove the risk off the table here, and if it hits me at break even this time, now that we got this 5-minute close, so be it. Realistically, we just stay on this support and just continue to drive higher. If it comes all the way back down, then I don't even want to be in it. So I'm removing the risk off the table here. Let me go ahead and roll my stops to break even. Man, we're floating nice. TP1 has been hit now as well, so that's really good. TP1 has been smashed. Let's go. And I'm up a good amount, man. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close out here. Yeah, I'm gonna close out my trade, family. I'm gonna go ahead and close out and call it a day on that. Beautiful trade, man. Let's go. We'll take that. We'll take that move all day. Let's go. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about right there, family. We'll take that. Nice little move up. This is around a 11.100 pip move on gold. That's what we're talking about, baby. Let's go. What a way to end the week. Let's go, family. That's what I'm talking about. GG's in the chat. W's in the chat, man. NASDAQ caught a banger on that. Just unfortunately came back and hit us at break even right before it just continued to go higher. So we got stopped out just for it to go way higher. So we missed out on definitely some profit there. But gold came back and made us some money, man. So I'm happy with that for sure. Completely happy with how this played out. Smack TP1 for a 1-to-1 risk reward. And I'm okay with that for sure. And that's going to be it for today, man. So family, listen, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this session and enjoyed this video. And if you guys ever need me for anything, you guys know where to get me, man. Just have a great rest of our day, family. Appreciate y'all. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it. Have a great rest of y'all day, family.